In our autumn release 12.2, we also introduced a new functionality that is called reuse answers. One of the use cases for Resco inspection we kept seeing was that the mobile users often have to put in the same data repeatedly when they basically visit the same site or they repair the same machine. They, let's say, have to pull out the same values directly from the machine, and that makes it a duplication for them to fill them in. As a solution to prevent this cumbersome job, we have implemented a new functionality. Selected answers might have pre-filled values from previously answered questionnaires. This allows technicians to enter data faster without the duplication, and it also means that it minimizes the space for the human error. So how do you select which questionnaires are taken into an account? There are basically a two-step setup in the questionnaire designer how to do that. First of all, when you open your template, you can see on the right property bar something called reuse fetch. And that's where we fetch the questionnaires that should be taken into account when reusing the answers. This is done by a simple classic filter or fetch filter that we use everywhere, also in the Woodford. As you can see, this is the default filter that is there available for you to use, where we fetch the questionnaires that are not templates, the questionnaires that are completed and were created by the same user. Of course, you can configure this further, so the inspector really gets the questionnaires that are relevant to him. So a second step that needs to be set up in the questionnaire designer is also found in the property bar on the right in the questionnaire template. Here you can specify whether the answers are taken directly from the first match of the questionnaire, or you just ask the user whether he wants the values to be pre-filled, or select by user, which means that he can choose from the list of the questionnaires that comply with the filter that we edited before. On the question level, on the other hand, you just basically mark which questions should be reused, because you don't necessarily need all of the questions that are in your template to have pre-filled answers. So how this works, I'm going to show you in a demonstration right now. So this is my questionnaire designer within my inspections Resco.net environment. I have prepared a questionnaire template, it's name reuse answer, so I'll just open it. So here you can see several number of questions, very simple ones, there's text question, multiple choice, etc. On the right, you can see the bar, the property bar, where you can set up your reuse answers. So first let me open the reuse fetch. So this is the default fetch I told you about. This is the fetch that fetches the questionnaire templates that are relevant to your business use case. And then I want to specify whether we just want to take the first questionnaire that matches the fetch. We want to ask the user whether he wants to have values pre-filled, or it can be just selected by the user within the all questionnaires that match the filter. So for this demonstration, I will use the select by user option. Okay. And now I am going to specify which questions are going to be reused. So I say it's the first question, not the second one. So you can see it really works for just specific ones. Multiple choice, whole number, and checkbox for reuse. Save and close. Okay, and now I'm going to synchronize my application with this setup. Okay, that was quick. Templates, reuse answers. So, text question I will just answer to be reused. We are not supposed to see the other one. Next time we will do the same inspection. Let's say option 1 and option 2 will be answers to my multiple choice, whole number will be 10, and checkbox will be yes. I will now complete this questionnaire. Yes, I wish to complete. Okay. So, when I go into answered questionnaires, you can see that we've completed this questionnaire. So let's say I'm an inspector that goes to the same site again, and he wants to just pre-fill the values from the machine he's going to repair, according to the latest inspection, let's say. And as I selected the third option that says select by user, if there was more questionnaires that match the filter, I would be able to choose from them. As there is only one, I can choose only this one. And as you can see, at the moment I opened it, the values have been pre-filled for me for those that I specify, so the second question has not been pre-filled because we did not tick that box. And that's it.